Hello viewers and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's education law, policy and practices, we shall be looking at the overview of students' discipline issues, best practices in student discipline, common issues of equal education opportunities, and the best practices in ensuring equal education opportunities. Overview of student discipline issues. Students in the United States of America public schools have the Fourth Amendment right to be free from unreasonable searches. This right is, however, diminished in the school environment as a result of the unique need to maintain a safe atmosphere where learning can take place. Schools must strike a balance between the students' rights to privacy and the need to maintain school safety. Therefore, certain actions by students are not totally protected by the Fourth Amendment. There are restrictions to some actions that students could take under the protection provided by the Fourth Amendment. Best practices in student discipline. The following suggestions are best practices in student discipline. 1. Every school should develop a code of conduct that addresses student behavior at school, related events, and on social media that impact the school life. 2. Consistently and uniformly, schools should implement the code of conduct. Teachers should be trained on the proper implementations and requirements of the code. 3. Schools should develop and adopt a template for letters that effectively communicate suspension status and information about upcoming disciplinary hearings to parents. So there will be consistency in the tone and the construct of the letters. 4. Schools should see to it that students with disabilities are disciplined in accordance with applicable federal and state laws. 5. Schools should ensure that there are lawful practices when disciplining students who require special education needs or those with difficulty in a situation where they have brought weapons or drugs to school. Common issues of equal education opportunities. 1. Funding challenges. Most public schools in the United States of America are funded by the government, but in recent years, funding has not increased, whereas there has been increasing needs for more schools, and therefore also shortage of teachers, limited resources, and fewer programs of study. The safety of school. There is a series of school shootings in America that resulted in lots of death by students and teachers. This has created fears among parents and students about gun violence in school, and as a result, has led to an increasing concern about making schools safe and the debate about having guns at school. By implication, this has deterred some group of persons from sending the kids to school. Poverty. Poverty accounts for the main reason for inequality in educational opportunities. Fewer educational opportunities are available for children from poor homes, whereas their counterparts from wealthy homes have more opportunities and chances. 4. Sexual orientation. There is no advanced equality of opportunity between persons who share irrelevant protected characteristics and persons who do not share same in some schools. 5. School ethos. There is less sensitivity to the needs of all individuals, not recognizing each student on their own right and placing labels on individuals or groups of students. Also, the absence of a commitment to offer time to each individual and ensure that individual or group needs are met. School facilities. Schools should provide necessary facilities to support all students, including those with special education needs. The absence of these increases inequality. Best practices in ensuring equal educational opportunities. First is the reduction of race and gender barriers to education. Schools should have a policy that does not prevent BIPOC from gaining access to school. BIPOC is Black, Indigenous People of Color. Two, schools should promote an inclusive environment. Three, schools should consider classroom setups that emphasize interaction, such as group sitting, and also they emphasize the teacher-centered hierarchy, thereby stimulating more discussions. Four, schools must accommodate various learning styles and disabilities. Five, schools should practice proper use of technology in the classroom such that the implementation or incorporation of technology in the classroom does not hinder students from learning. Thank you for listening, and I've come to the end of this presentation.